Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the
Yo,
Mike
yo.
and Rich podcast.
Yo, happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. How you doing, man?
Not too bad. Ready for this weekend, man.
Oh, what's the weekend?
Actually my wife's having like a little shindig for the kiddos this weekend on Sunday. I literally been doing yard work for like a week after hours,
For
after
Easter.
work. Yeah, I've been like working all day and then doing yard work because now it gets dark at like 8 o'clock. So, it's just, I'm like, my back's hurting. I'm just like out there lumberjacking and stuff like that. It's just like, it's out of control.
That stinks. That's why I like living in an apartment. I don't gotta do none of that.
I know. You know what? And I thought about you too when I sat down earlier and like I was all sore and I was like, Mike ain't gotta do none of this shit. Like it's messed up. Like,
Exactly.
Yep. I was like, man, I'm so beat up. I wish I had like a recliner. I think we should get Lazy Boys. I think that would be a cool aesthetic for the podcast.
Yeah, maybe we can give them the sponsor. That'd be cool.
Lazy Boy sponsor. Where are they at these days?
I don't know. I think they're like a Mandela effect now. They like changed the logo or whatever, and people are like,
Oh, is it different now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now there was a Lazy Boy store by me not that a couple of years ago. I don't think it's there anymore though. So
I was gonna say, I don't know if they're in business anymore. I think they just do the chairs and a couple furniture things. That's about it.
Some ottomans.
Yeah,
some ottomans. So what's up with what's going on with you? How's your week going?
Not too bad, man. Just doing a band thing, trying to gear up for the show. We got a show at the Chubby Pickle on Cinco de Mayo.
The Chubby Pickle.
That's right, back at our old place. So we'll see how that goes. Should be fun. Giving out some prizes and stuff like that. Got all kinds of like 80s and 90s themed prizes.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are doing the battle of the decades.
That's right.
Always a good time. Get a little bit of mix of this and that, and early and new and classical, not
That's
old.
Right.
So we were talking about the difference between old music and oldies or classical rock, the other day. So do you play any oldies like that you would consider an oldie? Because you said that, Down by the Boardwalk is an oldie, right? Like stuff like that, right? So do you play anything along those lines?
Maybe like Oh Boy, like
like Buddy Holly. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
About it.
That's about it. No, like no Elvis, no
we do
Chuck
we do
Berry, the
no to
real
Chuck
King
Berry.
of Rock. No?
We do no, we do Elvis, we do Devil in Disguise, but we do it like more like the Misfits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Now, if you did a Christmas show, would you sprinkle a little more Elvis in? I know Elvis had a couple Christmas albums.
Christmas.
Okay, you do Blue Christmas. Okay.
Blue Christmas and the Grinch.
And the Grinch.
We do a cool version of the Grinch, yeah.
Oh, okay. Everybody likes the Grinch song.
That's right.
My daughter loves like the new one, the one that came out like a year or two ago, like the animated. It's like super hip hoppy or whatever, and she loves it. She danced to it and everything.
That's cool. It's a cartoon, right?
Yeah, the cartoon one.
Okay, that's cool. I always like when they mix in the claymation. They don't do claymation no more.
No, they don't. This one, it's like super new style animated, kind of like Teen Titans-ish a little bit. But not
so almost anime.
It's like Illuminati did it or whatever. Illumination. Yeah. So it's kind of along the lines of Minion and Gru and stuff like that. That's what it kind of looks like. So.
All right, cool.
Yeah, she loves that one. New Grinch, she calls it. She's like, put on New Grinch.
She don't like the old Grinch.
She does like the old Grinch though. Sometimes she'll say old Grinch, not as much as the new one though, because the new one's got like he's dancing in it and stuff like that, and she's all about dancing. So.
What about the Jim Carrey one?
She watched it once or twice. I don't think she likes it as much as like she loves cartoons.
He's scary looking in
He's
the real one.
Scary looking. Like she likes the dogs in the cartoon ones. They're a little bit more obviously animated, but like as in the character, the other one, the one in Jim Carrey one, just kind of sits there and gets yelled at all the time. So it's
That's true. That's true. Well, like always, we want to thank our new followers. We're up to 45 right now. We're 5 away from our goal.
And
Very cool.
We got some nifty prizes here to give away.
Got some nifty prizes to give away. I'm trying to see.
Captain Carter.
Put mine.
Dr. Ian Malcolm.
Dr. Ian Malcolm.
And what I think I'm going to do is, like I said, the Dr. Ian Malcolm is not a 5-star box. So I think I'm going to toss that in with with possibly the Loot Llama here.
Oh,
so I think
so
it's
you
gonna
can get
be
two.
I think it's gonna be the Loot Llama and Dr. Ian, and then I can do one for 11 and then one for Captain Carter, because those are pretty cool.
That's super cool, man. They get like a double bonus feature right there.
There you go. You know, because I'd be upset if I won a prize and I'm a pop collector and the box is kind of messed up. And I knew about it. Now, if I didn't know about it and like the postage did whatever they do, that's not my fault. But I know about it. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. We also have a 6-inch Hasbro Cobra Commander that we're giving away. I was looking for. It's like
I was gonna say, you like looking for it?
I'm looking for it. Like, where is it? Because I always try to keep it by the computer so we can show it off, you know, until somebody grabs it. But we're 5 away. We just want to give that to you guys for saying thank you. If you know anybody who is into movies, pop culture, action figures, television shows, that's all we talk about. So let them know about the show. They could have a chance to win just like you could.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So again, thank you to all the new followers. We appreciate you.
All right. Well, let's get into our first segment. We're going to start it off with some news.
If it's in the news, then it's probably news.
So now, just to start off with this segment, because right before I jumped on, I made sure to go skim, make sure there's nothing crazy going on in the world, you know, right before we're about to go live on a podcast.
You mean breaking news?
Like breaking and current event news that wasn't news at like 4 o'clock when I checked last time.
And?
You know what I'm talking about?
I think I do, but go ahead.
Okay, so apparently, and I know we say we don't get into politics and stuff like that, but Trump was indicted apparently. So
yeah,
a couple hours ago. So apparently they're gonna now they don't know if he's gonna be handcuffed or not, but they're gonna perp walk him, and they're gonna bring him down and fingerprint him, and he'll walk in, get mug shotted, pay somebody some money, and then walk out the other door. So, that's definitely what's gonna happen. It's all gonna be like a show thing, and it's, you know, hey,
yeah,
this is
no,
history.
it has nothing. I mean, it is in politics, but you're just reporting what's breaking news. I mean, like, it's breaking news, you know, like we ain't trying to, we don't got no agendas on here. We hardly
that
ever
is not
talk
on the
about
list.
politics.
That is not on the list. I don't even think I talked to you about it before. Like I said, I was doing yard work before, and I was like, all right, let me just make sure, like, you know, something's not burning down right now that we need to talk about. And France is just going nuts right now. That's not on the list either. I don't know if you've been seeing the video.
It's, you know, we're more of the strange news. You get that on your regular news.
I know.
We're special here.
We're special here. I'm just concerned about all the trash, because all the garbage men just stopped picking up trash over there. Like, can you imagine? Like, just pick a city here and don't pick up trash for a week. It would be insane. Like, it would be insane. And that is a major city. Like, there's like over 1 million people that live there. Imagine just nobody picks up trash for, like, they're on like 2 weeks now. So
it must smell so bad.
Oh my God. That's like crazy.
I mean, definitely.
What are they going to do with it all? They're not going to clean it all.
They're going to eventually have to. Somebody's going to have to.
Somebody's going to have to.
I mean, it's gonna get done. You know, you're gonna get the, you know, the.
They're just gonna start burning it. They're just gonna start burning it in big, huge piles.
I hope they don't. That's horrible.
Like, what else are they gonna do, dude? I imagine you can only let it go so long until they gotta bulldoze it somewhere. Like,
I don't know. Maybe they'll put it in Edgeboro.
Maybe it'll go back in a day where people are like throwing buckets of crap out their windows.
Bring out your dead
in the streets. Bring out your dead. It's gonna jump a couple centuries back, man.
Yeah. Oh man, it's horrible. All right, let's get into our funny, silly news.
All right, funny, silly news.
All right, here we go. So we got a tiger stolen from a home. What?
Yeah,
tiger stolen from a home. So in Mexico City, we see that basically a place that has a bunch of different wild animals it was a Siberian tiger.
Okay.
A 5-year-old Siberian tiger stolen from their house. How's that happen, bro? How you get a tiger stolen from you?
I know. I wish there was pictures on this article, but
there I could have swore there was,
but yeah. So this is like one of those things though. It's just like, are they allowed to have it in Mexico? You know,
in Mexico City, I don't think that they're allowed to have ones without licenses, but I think you're allowed to have it with a license because they're like movie animal type things.
These are movie animal things. Okay.
I believe that's what it is.
The habitat for exotic animals. See, but that's just the thing though, man. Those things, people want those things, you know? People steal animals all the time. You know,
I mean, I can understand them stealing a baby tiger. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because like, what'd you have to do to steal this tiger? You had to like trank it, right? I mean, like, let's just be real for a second. That's transportation for an animal that size, and you don't know what you're doing. I mean, maybe they didn't know what they were doing, but I'm gonna assume they didn't know.
Maybe they lured it in with like steaks.
In my head, I'm thinking
Don Lewis steaks.
In my head, I'm thinking like Raising Arizona, like when Nick Cage goes to like take one of the babies or whatever. Like I'm picturing like the fumbling and whatever, like two people trying to steal an adult tiger.
Yeah.
They definitely had to trank it, and I mean, like after that, then what do you do? I mean, like it's a couple 100 pounds at least, like I don't know.
It's got
far fetched.
Is it going to be? It all depends, though. Are they going to bring it somewhere to like? What are they going to do with it? Are they going to sell it? Are they going to try to like keep it as a pet? Are they going to, Or
are they going to liberate it and try to set it free?
Liberate it, set it free.
In a place that's not its habitat.
Yeah, Mexico. Hey, you know what? There's tigers in South America, right? I don't know.
Not Siberian tigers, though.
Not Siberian tigers, no.
I don't think so, man.
No, probably not.
But we can get a fact check on that another time. Yeah. But why don't you go ahead and hit us with this other one? I guess we got an animal theme going on.
Oh, do we got an animal theme? Okay, here, give me 1 second. This
Sure.
Oh, you know what? I did see this article. I came across it. I didn't read it.
So I've seen this article in several different news outlets. Yes.
All right. So startup makes mammoth meatballs. Okay. So they're using a meatball made from the genetic code from the mammoth. So we were just talking about this not that long ago with like cloning the mammoths and stuff like that. You really
think it's genetic code, or you think they made those things and they were like, all right, listen, if these mammoths don't cooperate, turn them into meatballs. Like, that's it.
All right. So this is how I feel what they're trying to do. Okay. It's kind of like the same thing as they did with like the rhino stuff. They were like kind of like grinding it down. As long as there's like a speck in it, it's like made with real panther, like made with real rhino. It's like, I don't know, kind of like that.
It's kind of a little bit uncouth. I mean, like, it's not like they're gonna be like, hey, let's have a elephant.
Yeah, because it says it's made from like animal cells, so it's like they grew a meatball and like,
why wouldn't you make a steak, bro? It looks so it looks like a cake pop ball. Like, that's what it looks like to me, like
this just,
like a pastry.
This just gets into like, are we cloning people? Because if we're just making mammoth meatballs, then why we're making mammoths? If we're making mammoth meatballs, it's just,
I don't know. I think it's a little out of control. I'm sure all the foodies are going
crazy. Who regulates
this
stuff? Who like?
Whose idea was it? They're like, yeah, listen, this is what we're gonna do. We can make anything we want in this laboratory. What do you guys want to do? Like, I don't know. Feeling like some mammoth meatballs,
Like, I don't know. Like, I guess that like the next big thing is mammoth, because like I said, that dude found all them mammoth bones. They're searching in like the New York River for like all these mammoth bones they dumped in the river back in the day, and they have tons of them in there. They actually found 1 or 2 of them so far, apparently. So now that they found 1 or 2, they know that there's more down there. Obviously, it's like a thing. So mammoth is like the next thing. They're going to try to clone these things. They're going to have pets. They're going to try to make them where they're like mini, so they can fit in your hand, and like like women can like bring them to like Home Depot with them in their purse, so they can look at flowers, or they can go to Target and like look at all the stuff and not buy anything,
Home Depot. Love it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It would have been my first choice.
Wouldn't have been your first choice. Now, what about like, because a lot of people are into like bison burgers. So, do you like bison burgers because it's kind of different, right?
Yeah, it's okay. Same thing like a turkey burger. It's okay. I mean, I would try. I wouldn't try an elephant burger if you were like, yo, you want to try
an ostrich burger? Have you had an ostrich burger?
I haven't
before?
had an ostrich burger, but I almost did. Like I said, it kind of looks like chicken type, know.
I almost did too. I almost ordered one and I was like, nah, I'd rather just go with a regular.
See, when I was younger, I had a little bit of gator meat.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, and that was weird. Very chewy.
I lived in Florida for like years and I've never once eaten gator. We've caught them like on hooks in the river and stuff like that, and all kinds of stuff, and never once eaten one.
It's got to be cooked right,
I guess.
You know, it's got to be like real burnt.
Well, I see people smoke them like they would do like a pig or something like that, and that's probably how I would try it if I could.
Yeah, the best way to get it is like on a stick, like on a chicken stick. On a stick.
Yeah.
You just get a little piece.
Little chewing action. It's probably like frog legs a little bit, I would imagine. Those are like it's like chicken, but it's chewy. I've had those before. Not my favorite. Yeah. I like chicken better. Sure.
No, I feel you. All right. So this next one is awesome. So we got NASA moonwalkers to sport sleeker spacesuits. What?
Yeah, they're gonna start upgrading all these guys because like they're not landing on the moon or Mars or doing anything, and they're still getting money.
Yeah, so they need something to do. So basically, it says moonwalking astronauts will now have a sleeker, more flexible spacesuit that comes in different sizes. Well, no shit. To step on the lunar phase this decade. It says it's under wraps that the company designing the new generation spacesuits, it's called Axiom Space. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Axiom.
Axiom. There you go. They're gonna be making these for training purposes later this summer for NASA.
Okay.
So it's basically the first thing that came to mind. First off, the picture is funny as hell. I don't know. You're watching the video. Okay.
I'm watching the video. Yeah. Can you pee in it? That would be my only question.
Can you pee in it? I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. Well, when you're done with the video, go back to the picture.
She's squatting. Okay. Yeah, I'll go back to the picture. Oh, there he is. All right.
So the picture, he looks like he's like shooting a basketball. Okay, first, like what kind of what demographic are we going here? Second, it really reminded me of that Seinfeld episode where George Costanza was asking about the Yankees jerseys. He's like, what are you wearing? He's like, we're so hot. And he's like, oh, you got to wear cotton. You got to wear cotton. But why don't you guys have cotton jerseys? So they go out and they get the team the cotton jerseys and everything's all good. And they win the first game. And the second game, all the things are too tight and they shrunk and stuff, because they didn't prepare for everything. So that's my thinking with this. Why are you going to let like, somebody else mess with this stuff? I mean, like, I get that NASA subcontracts and stuff like that. They've been doing that kind of stuff for years, but I don't know. I guess it's hard for me to wrap my mind around this.
Let's just throw this out there. As sleek as they think they are, they're not that sleek.
They look exactly the same, basically.
Like why do they have to have like super thick? Like, why can't they just have insulation? Like they can get regular clothes that are insulated. Like, obviously you wouldn't wear regular clothes, but like some kind of suit that's like skin tight. Like. Think of like any movie where they ever went to space, like they're in comfortable jumpsuits, This is just like super bulky, man. Like, and listen, if you're getting hit by a huge rock in space, it doesn't matter if you're wearing that or whatever, you're getting hit and it doesn't,
Exactly. But you'll look good doing it.
It's not like this thing has like a jet propulsion. I like how they're going like the sleek stealth black look. That's kind of
I don't
dark.
know that I think that they might be prototypes for the black.
Okay,
I think they have to reflect heat. So let me see. It says the moon suits will be white. Like they were in NASA's Apollo program half a century ago. Yeah, see, according to them, it says so it can reflect heat. For the see. But the other thing that I keep seeing in this article is they keep talking about the wider range of sizes. Who are they trying to get up to space?
Oh, you know exactly
like somebody
who they're
who's like
trying to get
300-400 pounds. Like, what's going on with that?
I guess.
Why do we need such different size spacesuits? I would think you have to be like, pretty physical fit to, go into space and be an astronaut.
Well,
but it says that this Aximum Space thing, they got $228.5 million contract to do these outfits. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Yeah. Yo, like, not for nothing, but NASA is a form of the government or whatever, right? Like, so like our tax dollars are paying for this shit is what I'm trying to say, right? I still got potholes and shit in front of my house, but yeah, we're trying to get sleeker outfits for astronauts.
That's kind of crazy, man. That's like, how much did you say that it was?
It was $228.5 million.
Damn, 228 million, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's How many astronauts do you think that there are in NASA?
Don't even get me started with that bullshit, bro.
Like seriously.
This is not Mike and Rich the conspiracy podcast.
No, I just want to know how many astronauts do you think is in NASA right now? Do you think 100? Do you think there's 500? Do you
50.
think
50 you think active 50? Acting astronauts?
Okay, let's double that. Let's just say there's 100, right? That's like $2 million a spacesuit for 100 of them.
How much did the old ones cost?
I don't know.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, ladies and gentlemen.
Spacesuit, man. That's so crazy.
I don't know. It boggles my mind. We waste way too much money on stupid bullshit. Wake up, people.
Yeah, wake up. Mike's trying to wake people up. It is 9:18. Wake up.
Well, speaking of waking up, if you're watching the podcast, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. All right, go ahead. Why don't you hit us with that last story?
All right, we got that last one. All right. She left her 2007 iPhone in its box for over a decade. It just sold for $63K.
Woo.
That's out of control.
Who wants that old ass phone, bro?
I have like a number one sitting over there. It's cracked to hell, but it's a number one iPhone.
Well, if we would have kept it in a box pristine, you could have got $63K.
Who pays for? Like, why? So it would see. Is it gonna go in a museum? Is it somebody's like personal like iPhone? I gotta have every one boxed and like, Well,
apparently they got money if that's the case.
I just need to start digging through my stuff to see what people would pay for stuff. Like.
Well, I don't know. I think I sent you a TikTok about this dude who was out in the wild and he was buying snacks and he saw red flaming hot Cheetos and the bag was misprinted and he bought it and he put it up on eBay and it sold for $11,000.
$11,000?
Yeah, a misprint because they throw those away. Like they never hit the stores.
That's
and what's crazy. Yeah. What's crazy is that now people are looking for them. Like
how much did that Abraham Lincoln Cheeto sell for though? Wasn't that thing like crazy?
Who knows? I remember. Yeah, they had that. Was it a potato chip or something?
Cheeto or something like that?
I don't remember.
It was like a Cheeto. Yeah, how much did it sell for? Let's see. The Cheeto Abraham Lincoln belongs in a museum.
Was it Indiana Jones?
I guess so. It belongs in a museum. You think it looks like him? It looks like someone from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
That's what I see.
Yeah, it definitely looks like Marge from The Simpsons.
What would you pay for it?
Nothing.
Nothing? You wouldn't even pay like $5?
No. It's probably gonna just rot and I don't really need a Cheeto.
But it's like the hot ones though, isn't it?
I don't know. Even still.
Wouldn't do it, huh?
Nah.
So
I don't need it.
All right, so let's ask you this. Okay, so obviously these aren't your things. What would you pay a lot of money for that you would find most people would think would be crazy, but you had all the money in the world, so it doesn't matter?
Like food related things?
No. Like anything. Like a stupid iPhone from 2007, or like it could be your Rugrats boxers from like 92. Whatever. You know,
That's
like
rough.
if you were balling and you're like, all right, I got the dough. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go get this one. I don't care what anybody thinks. Everybody might thinks it's crazy, but this is what I want. And you can't say like plutonium. You know, like.
Oh, that was my first fucking thing, bro. Like,
a flux capacitor, bro.
Yeah, I mean a DeLorean would be pretty sweet.
Okay, a DeLorean. Okay,
that'd be pretty sweet. That wouldn't be my first like.
I was gonna say you wouldn't be able to
car choice. I would get like a half year Mustang, like 63, 64.
Okay,
Mustang.
My buddy's got a real cool one.
You know, I like those half years. It's just cool. It's different. You know.
Okay.
And then I don't know. I mean, maybe like a super expensive ukulele, you know, like I got this ukulele right here next to me. Just looks like a normal ukulele. You know, I got a great deal on it, but this is like an $800 ukulele. You know, I want one with like maybe like koa wood or something like that, probably like $3,000. Okay. So some normal people wouldn't spend that on that, you know.
Sure.
People consider it a child's toy. So
all right. Sounds cool.
Yeah.
I think I'd want like a submarine or something.
There you go.
Like something.
See, I wouldn't trust myself to drive it. I feel like I'd kill myself. Like you'd shoot your eye out type bullshit, you know?
Well, you can't drive the sub by yourself, but, you know, you can get like a crew, you know, to come crew this thing. Like, hey, we're going here. We're going to go dig up some treasure. Got a sub.
True. It's true. I mean, you got the money. Why not?
You know? Or one of those robotic subs where you could just hang out on a boat up there and just throw it in and go dive down with a controller. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
You can't even you wouldn't be able to even fathom how much that would cost. So it was, you know, it's just like you'd have to be big baller. And it'll be like, you know, let me get one of those cool things that go, 20,000 leagues under the sea.
There you go.
So, all right, yeah. So that's probably what I would get. You know, I don't know. I'm a simple man. I don't need nothing.
Be cool. You literally said submarine.
Well, I don't know. See, that's just the thing though. Like, it'd be cool to like buy a mountain. Like, if you just pointed at that mountain and be like, I want that mountain.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd be buying mountains.
You wouldn't get a mountain? What if you knew it was like diggable? Like you can get some gold out of it or like some kind of
maybe, but you know, that requires me digging and I'm good.
You good?
I'm good. I'll just look at the mountain from afar.
Okay.
Enjoy its majesty.
You wouldn't want to go live like Yellowstone, go shoot your own your own food and
hell no.
All right, so never. Realistically speaking, if you were dropped off in the middle of the woods, like
probably die.
Yeah, but how long? How long?
2 hours.
Nuh-uh, for real?
I'm like
you could sit on the couch for 2 hours and not die.
2 hours max.
You think you'd make it a night? You think you'd make it a night?
I don't think I would. I mean, like
not even one night.
I'd probably be able to make it a night. The thing is that like I'm allergic to like a lot of dumb things. I'm allergic to like bug bites like crazy. Like I get a mosquito bite, it swells up. I start getting a fever and stuff.
By a butterfly.
No, you ever see what is it? Land of the Lost? And Will Ferrell, he gets that big bug on his back, like that's what my bug bites look like, like they're huge. So, I feel like some tropical bug would definitely bite me and I'd be screwed. And there ain't no Pizza Hut over there, so
there ain't no Pizza Hut.
I don't know. They ain't got no Cheez-Its or nothing. Like, I don't know.
You'd be Dunsky, huh?
Yeah, that'd be because I don't eat fish. I don't
you couldn't find nuts on the ground.
Yeah, I ain't trying to eat no nuts, bro. Like I don't know. I'd be dead. Yeah. It wouldn't be long.
Couldn't trap a squirrel or like a bird or something.
If it was like, stay here. Like you stay here, see how long you can survive. If it was like, try to get out, like we're dropping you off and you got to make it to like civilization.
Well, but that's like the big question of like when that happens, do you stay there or do you pick a direction? Because you may be going in the opposite direction of where you need to go. I've seen hills have eyes,
Maybe, but I would look for civilization. I wouldn't stay in one spot.
Now out in the woods, you got bears and wolves and all kinds of.
Well, I figured you were dropping me off somewhere tropical. So
no, I was gonna drop you in like Canada, like woods.
Yeah,
you better sleep in a tree.
I think I'd be a little bit better in that environment. I was thinking like, I was thinking more like jungle.
Like
because there's like
jungle.
other animals and things that you can like,
like jaguars and stuff.
Yeah. I was thinking more like to eat.
To eat?
Because I'd totally hook up, eat a rabbit,
Okay.
That'd be.
You gotta catch them though. You ever catch a rabbit?
No.
Like not a pet one.
I mean, I picked them up, but no, I've never caught a rabbit.
They're fast, man. They're real fast.
Yeah.
That's why I don't eat fish either, but I feel in a desert island type situation, like you would just have to. It would be so easy to get fish, like you would have to in order to survive, unless they had something else on the island, like. But you ain't surviving off of coconuts. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's good electrolytes, and
it's also gonna make you go to the bathroom a lot.
Yeah, probably. But you probably need to do that too to save that,
So, all right. Well, that was the news. I know we kind of went on a tangent there, but that's all right. It's all good. We're just hanging out tonight. We're just hanging out. Right.
We don't got a lot of shows to talk about anyway. So.
We don't have too many shows. We did better than we did, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. We're like, we didn't watch anything. All right, next. So, all right. Well, let's switch it over to some stream stuff. Yeah, I'm running down the street. Watch some TV. Comedy and mystery. And maybe some horror TV. Running down the street. Welcome to Running Down a Stream, where we watch all the streaming stuff that you don't have to.
All right, well, this week we got Netflix. We got Murder Mystery 2 came out. I didn't see this yet.
Oh, you didn't watch it? I thought you were again. Oh, you're waiting for the wifey, right?
I'm waiting for the wife.
Gotta wait for the wife.
I'm trying to just give warning to everybody. Go back and watch the first one so you remember what happens, so you can watch the second one.
There you go. You think it's gonna tie in, or?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a part 2. It should tie in. Okay. I mean, like they seem like they're doing the same thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like most of these second movies come out and like you don't really need to watch the first one, and like you just pick this one up and it's a murder mystery, kind of deal.
Yeah,
like Glass Onion type situation.
Sure.
But I don't know. I'll probably watch it as well with my wifey whenever she's got a bunch of party stuff going on, so we haven't been watching nothing.
I feel you.
So
then we got it's on for HBO, but I didn't even watch it on HBO this week. I had to watch it online. South Park.
Yeah, I watch it on South Park Studios.
So
HBO comes out on like Thursday at 10, and then
I think so.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's like Thursday morning for South Park Studios or something.
Yeah, I usually watch it on HBO, but I wanted to watch it for the podcast. A lot of times I miss it. I'm like, oh, it wasn't up because it's not up then. But I watched it this week. This week, Mr. Garrison falls into some old habits.
So does Randy.
And so does Randy. Randy goes crazy on spring break. So does Mr. Garrison. I thought it was funny. They definitely had a lot of different little hidden things in there. I don't know if you noticed Andrew Tate and his brother.
Yeah. And I thought that they like downplayed them too, because like, so they showed him
got cleared. That's what happened.
Well, they showed him at first, and I was like, okay, that's clearly them, but they didn't do a good accent on them. And then they said them, and I was like, all right, I don't know. I think they could have did a little bit better with them. They're usually spot on with their stuff, and they didn't make them that funny.
Maybe they did it because they were like afraid they're gonna kick their asses or something. So
maybe they're good friends with them. No, see, I don't know, man. They don't care about that crap.
I know they don't.
So I don't know. I feel like they went easy. They went easy on them.
You pulled the punches there.
And I like Andrew Tate. They went easy on him. Come on, you can't go easy on him. You know?
Yeah. Nah, we could talk off the podcast about that. Oh my god! All right, so I see Peacock. You were busy. You saw Megan.
Oh yeah, I was busy.
Knock at the cabin.
But you know what?
Tell us a little bit.
I never log into Peacock, and I was like, it charged me this week, and it was like $5 or something. And I was like, all right, let me go on there. Let me see. And I seen these two on there, and I was like, all right, well, I'll watch these, and I'll cancel it. So we'll see what happens with that. So yeah, Megan, I watched first. definitely a not as cool as Chucky, but its own little weird thing. It obviously has to do with technology. With technology now, everything is programmed with each other and Bluetooth and stuff. So it just goes along that line of like.
So they stole exactly what it was from the Chucky movie that came out not that long ago.
It's
like the one that's not connected to the series, the electronic Chucky that was Bluetooth.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but not really. Like she doesn't really use that to make things hurt things. She just uses it as like she can intercept phone calls. And she can she can answer the call like without being near the phone. Like the phone just answers, and she can use the person's voice to talk back. So it's like they never got the call, and they, it's stuff like that.
Classic small wonder situations. I got you.
She can make the lights flicker when she's angry. Stuff like that. It's just
me too.
It has to deal with like attachment issues. For the little girl, for Megan,
Sure.
So it's just a whole big movie about that. So, not too bad though. I've seen way worse movies.
All right. What about Knock at the Cabin?
What we got? Knock at the Cabin. That one was kind of weird. I don't know, but
M. Night Shyamalan.
And I love all his movies, dude. I really do.
Me too.
I love Split. I like those three movies.
I love Devil and
Devil's good. Signs
still pretty cool.
And listen, dude,
Signs is great.
Signs, and then what was
The Village, Lady in the Water.
No, what was the Bruce Willis one?
Unbreakable.
No, it was like the one where he's like a ghost or whatever. Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense. Is that his?
Sixth Sense. Yeah,
that's his, right? And if you watch that movie and you swear you thought that was him before you found, before the end thing, you're lying, dude. It was like ridiculous. That movie was crazy when it came out. Nobody knew that. Nobody knew that. It was
a big shocker.
That was a good shot movie to where you had no clue what the ending was until that came up. So
what a twist.
What a twist. Now, obviously, with this one, not as comparable to Sixth Sense. It's just kind of weird because it's just like, it is what it is. It's like these dudes show up, they knock on a door, say when you guys got to kill each other or the world's going to end. And they kill themselves as time goes on to like prove that needs to happen or something like that. And like for the whole movie, I'm sitting there and I'm like, so kill yourselves, like go nuts. Do it all at once so we can just wrap this up real quick, like why are we waiting, So it was just like, I don't know. That's what I would have said off the rip, and they obviously get more and more into it, and with any kind of his movies, there's always some science fiction thing towards the end and a twist with a twist.
Always.
So, but
always. All right, so grade them. Let's see.
All right, Megan. Megan, I'm gonna give. Let's go like 6.8 for Megan.
Okay.
And then Knock at the Cabin. Probably not too far off of it. I like that one probably a little less. So 6.5 for Knock at the Cabin.
Okay. All right.
I don't know.
You guys can check them out on Peacock and judge for yourselves.
Yeah. Now my problem with Knock at the Cabin was these guys showed up and they're like, the way that they said that they met each other, and it's all like they all had visions and all this stuff, and they show up with all these like handmade weapons, like they're like Mad Max style, like, welded together pitchforks and all kinds of stuff. Right? Like some of them were cool. Some of them were like this staff thing with an axe and a chain hanging down, and then like a ball on the end of the chain. And it's like, and they didn't use it to anything that was like, we're going into like epic battle with it. It was just like these, they just happen to have these weird weapons. So that was my one little gripe with that, but I guess it's supposed to be scary and intimidating.
All right.
So,
We'll check that out.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
so then we got Disney Plus. We got Mando. Was that the season finale?
I don't think so.
It felt like it.
It felt like it. You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
It felt like it to me.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
they wrapped everything up.
Yeah, they did get their stuff at the end.
So what I don't get is the what is the armorer chick? The armorer Mando, her with the whole Bo-Katan thing, and she was like, "Yo, take your shit off, bro." Like, go ahead.
That was kind of weird, right? Like, cause she said it was okay.
Why was it okay for her to do that? And they could have just talked to this chick for 5 seconds. She was living in a castle by herself for God knows how long, you know. Plus, like, Raiders got Moff Gideon. We know that now. And that girl that's with the what is it, the New Republic? Is that what they're called?
Yep.
She's definitely shady AF, like, for sure.
Oh, she's super shades.
So I think that they have Moff Gideon there, and they're just like kind of hiding him out.
You think they have him where?
I think they have him in the New Republic.
Like, oh yeah.
Yeah, he's just chilling out there in like one of those apartments or something, just hanging out,
just hanging on the government's dime.
Yeah, or we could get a crazy twist, and they did bring up that Carl Weathers worked for him for a while, so
that's what I'm thinking.
He could be sitting pretty on that planet, but then he would have never told the Mandalorians to come and live there, and then the whole pirates thing, it was a little too much. So,
well, here's my thought process, because they didn't want those. He didn't want those guys to go into what used to be a bar, and he said it was a school now. Yeah. Which
they showed the kids going in.
I know, but that could be a cover up.
Sure, it could be.
It
could be. I don't know. I mean, to have Carl Weathers be like a double agent would be a little weird now. I feel like they're bros.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe when he like
I feel like he's got someone pulling the strings, telling him to get the Mandos there, so they're at least in one spot
where everybody knows where they are.
Yeah.
Maybe. I didn't think about it like that, but I guess we're gonna find out, and we're gonna see what's up with this mythosaur.
So what do they want to do though? They just want to go there and just farm and play house or something like that, or they
just want to live.
They just want to live.
They have no home. Like their planet was screwed.
Yeah, but it's fine though. Like he went there. Like
it wasn't really fine though. Like it's still, the atmosphere is screwed. Like they can't really do stuff with that. Like
yes.
I don't know. It didn't look like a planet I would want to live on if I had a choice.
Get a whole planet to yourself.
Yeah, but a shitty planet?
That is true.
I don't know. Pile of garbage is a pile of garbage.
You get like a King Kai planet where it takes just 6 seconds to walk around.
Oh my god.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So what else we got coming out? There is you got Shadow and Bone that just came out too. I know I don't have that on the list. I did watch the first episode or two. I know I was trying to get you to watch the first season when that was on last year or whatnot. But it's definitely a cool show. It's a little science fiction, a little old schoolish. They don't have like ARs and guns and stuff. It's more magic and things of that nature.
Okay.
So it's definitely cool. The second season's out. Like I said, I'm like 2 episodes in, so I'm definitely can't wait to finish that up this week. And talk about
I think Squid Games is going to be coming out.
Squid Games
next
coming
month.
Out soon.
Next month, like not April. I think in May.
In May, okay, that's going to be good.
Yeah, but that's it for running down the stream. I think we should get into the movies.
Let's get into this movie. Movies. So I see Broken Lizard's got some new movie coming out.
That's cool.
It looks good. Did you watch the trailer yet?
It's been a long time. No, I didn't watch the trailer
yet. Watch the trailer. It's good.
Okay. I'll check it out. All right. Let's see what we got on this list. So we got Super Mario Brothers movie coming out the 5th.
Woo, woo, woo. Are you ready? I know you're stupid for it. I know your kid's stupid for it too.
Definitely ready for it. I really hope it's just like slamming, bro. Like I hope it's just like so good that it like spawns like all these cool Nintendo movies, you know,
Well, Chris
Super
Pratt
Smash
said get
movie
ready
or
for a bunch of Mario movies. So,
yeah, that's what he said.
that's what he said.
Yeah, they probably got him locked in a room somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's gonna open up to where now if they did it right, they would make like the Mario cinematic universe and make to where you have Kirby Adventures, you have Wario Adventures, you have Smash Brothers where they all fight each other.
Smash Brothers would be tough because what's the storyline going to be really? Where they're fighting Master Hand?
Does it really matter, man? Like
I
they
don't
just
know.
need a common enemy, and then they all fight each other to fight the common enemy.
Listen, Smash Brothers would be great, but you got to build your universe first.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Mario's first.
Mario.
I feel like Donkey Kong is going to be
Zelda. I know that they've been dying for a Zelda, bro. Like
I think
really
they're gonna
cool
do
one.
Zelda later on. I feel like they're gonna like end cap it almost. Like they're gonna give you Mario, and they're gonna give you all this other stuff, and then eventually they're gonna give you Zelda. But I feel like they're gonna get so popular that Disney's gonna make a run for the Nintendo Entertainment.
I think so. You'll snatch it up.
I do. Why not? They already have it. A partnership with them, and they have the Mario stuff at Hollywood Studios or whatever it's called now.
Yeah.
You know, so like it's the next step, bro. They're already friends,
They're already like, friends.
Now all you need to do is get a success on your plate, and then you know they're gonna want to taste. But the one that I really want to see is I want to see a Luigi's Mansion movie.
There you go.
I want to see Luigi's Mansion movie. I think that'd be so cool. Kirby would be awesome. Zelda would be awesome, of course. Metroid, you know, like they could just keep going. Wario would be cool. Or just have like, you know, Wario be the bad guy in the next one because you can't have, you know, Koopa be the bad guy in every one. I mean, yeah, you could do the Koopalings, you know. That could be kind of cool.
Is Donkey Kong gonna be bad in this one?
I think Donkey Kong is just gonna be like you know, like one of those guys where he's like not bad, but like
gets in the way.
You know, he's just like a tough guy in the way. Yeah. And like, you know, they're gonna have to go against each other, but we'll see. But I just think that Seth Rogen really has a lot of things going on, especially in the animated world. I feel like this year he's just concentrating on that. Oh, yeah. You know, he's got that, he's got Turtles coming out, he's got a couple other things. So I mean, I think it'd be good for him, you know, like he sounded cool as Donkey Kong, you know, so
yeah.
We'll see.
I'll say everything I've seen so far looks pretty good, so you know.
I mean, I'm definitely excited for it.
It's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be funny. I think it's gonna have a bunch of jokes in there for like us, you know, like people who grew up on Mario, as well as stuff for newbies.
Yeah, like dumb stuff. He was like, here, like, you know, his gloves get ruined, and he'd be like, oh, why don't you try these? They're pretty cool. He's like, oh man, what do you call these? He's like, oh, I call that the power glove. Like, no, gotta think of a better name than that.
You know, it would be funny if he like, for some weird reason, he crouches on like a white block and like goes through it or something like that for like a whistle. Like if they do the whistle or something like that, you know, something.
Or like he dies and then he has to like do it all over again or something, like speed run.
You know.
That'd be pretty cool. Well, what they got so many possibilities. If they were smart, what they're gonna do is they're gonna come out with this movie, but then also come out with a freaking television show so we could just get a bunch of episodes and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. We'll see. Then we got Living with Chucky. It's a documentary about the girl who her dad made the Chucky doll. He was a designer. I know we talked about these last week, but it's April. We're gonna be talking about the same movies like we did last time. So
that's right.
We got Cube, April 11th.
Cube.
We definitely both love Cube. I think I like a little bit more than Rich. I definitely watched all of them. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen everyone.
I think I missed like one or so.
Like Hypercube and Cube 2.0.
I definitely watched like a solid 3 of them. Like the first one, I think Hypercube is the second one, right?
Yeah.
And then one of them where they do the dimensions.
Yep. And then they had like a circle one or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't see the second one.
Yeah, they have a bunch of them. Then we got a bunch of new trailers for Renfield coming out April 14th.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of stuff they're dropping for that. It looks good, you know. I think it looks good. Nicolas Cage isn't gonna disappoint. He's gonna be Nicolas Cage in it, and I wouldn't expect anything more.
No, he's definitely getting a lot of limelight lately. Not that he didn't, but Nick Cage is just like, he's like one of those actors that people celebrate everything he does. So like, kudos to him.
I feel like, you know, in like most acting jobs is like, hey, this is the character we want you to play. You know, when he comes in, he's like, okay, we want you just to be you, like you normally would be, and say the things that you normally would in these situations. So it's just like him just being him all day, you know. So
no, that's true. That's true. All right, why don't you hit us with the last ones?
All right, we got Mighty Morph Power Rangers Once and Always, April 19th, and then Evil Dead. Was it Evil Dead Rise? That's what it's called?
Yes, Evil Dead Rise.
And then that's the 24th. Dude, I can't wait for that. That one's going to be good. I think it's going to be spooky. I think it's going to
be crazy as hell. Dude, that trailer was so unsettling, bro. Like I saw like a Red Band trailer for it or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, dude, it looks like it's going to be like one. They I feel like they did one of these. They're like, all right, what's the scariest movie ever? And everybody's like, oh, The Exorcist. The Exorcist. Okay, that was the scariest movie of all time, but we're going to make the newest scary movie of all time.
Yeah.
You know, with all the bells and whistles and cool tricks that we can do. Mm-hmm. It's going to be, you know, a mom and her kids.
Jump scare like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, my God, bro. It's going to be really twisted. It's going to be really twisted. I don't know if I want to see it in the theater. We'll see.
What was the last jump scare movie that you watched?
Probably Smile.
Smile? That was a bunch of jump scares for you?
Yeah, I think so. Just a little, you know, but it wasn't really anything, you know, didn't scare me. Okay. I thought the ending was crazy. Did you see Smile?
I think, yeah.
The ending was crazy, you know, like that was pretty nuts, but, you know, I don't know. New horror is really tough.
I like the first Conjuring. That's the one where like they clapped or whatever, like where the hands came out and clapped, dude. That was like, oh.
Conjuring movies are great. That whole like little like multiverse or whatever that they got going on. All those movies are creepy as hell.
Yeah, they're super.
And the Warrens, just the story of them is nuts.
It's like crazy. It's like crazy that it's real.
That they're demonologists, bro. Like, can you imagine like meeting someone for the first time, be like, hey man, how you doing, what do you do? He's like, oh, you know, I work refrigerator repairs. Like, oh cool, I'm a demonologist. So anyway,
I do exorcisms and take scary shit away from kids that haunt them.
God. Well, I don't know, we can have a whole podcast talking about the Warrens. I definitely know a lot about them and love their stuff, and it's a crazy story. But let's get into these toys, man.
Yeah. All right, what we got on what's first on the docket?
All right, so we got NECA new Elvira action figure in a red outfit. So it's the same damn Elvira figure.
If it's in the news,
red outfit. They're making us wait a couple months for it. It's the same figure.
It's the same thing.
It's clothed, you know, cloth. What's it called?
She's like stacked in that, bro. Is that how she is like in the figure?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, I mean, that's like half her thing. You know?
I didn't know if they like enhanced these photos a little bit on these action figures.
Now, not that I checked, but she's not anatomically correct, so
that's funny. So you gonna get this one too?
Probably. I'll buy that one and I'll put it in the I'll put it on the wall. That's it. Because I have this one open, you know, like she's really cool. I like her a lot, you know, like she's definitely posable. She's got the winky eye one too. I don't have that one on here. But what they should have did was they should have gave her better accessories or more accessories in that one. Because it really is the same figure. It's just a different color outfit.
It's the same accessories as well?
The same accessories.
Nuh-uh. They even gave you the same accessories, just a different color?
Yep.
Red, Fright, and Boo. Okay.
But I do love me some NECA, so I'll probably be getting it.
Okay.
Then we got on
all
the
right, so
Funko end.
I think for going forward, you watch Gladiator, right?
The movie?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've seen it.
All right, so when you see this like a new figure coming out, if you're gonna get it or not, I want you to There you go. Sure. All right. There we go. I like it.
Sure.
Next. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Funkos. We got Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Men Tell No Tales Jack Sparrow figure. Johnny Depp is back. Full effect.
What do you think? Is that the only one? They don't have any other ones?
So far, they didn't make the Margot Robbie one yet, but they will.
Yeah. I was gonna say they don't have
He looks all right. He looks cool. I mean, the pops just keep getting better and better as far as like the styles and the colors go. If you go to look at the first couple pops that came out, they were fucking horrendous.
Yeah. He looks good.
He looks great. It's really cool. I'm not gonna get it. It's gonna be one of these for me.
Oh, down. Oh man. Do I have one?
But yeah. I wanted the people to see.
No way. All right. Sorry, Captain Jack.
Sorry.
Now, would you get the Margot Robbie?
Or maybe just because
what's the other? Penelope? Wasn't Penelope Cruz the other chick?
She was, but I don't think she's gonna be in this one. I don't know. I don't think I'll be getting any of the Pirates of the Caribbean pops.
Now, are you a fan or are you not a fan of Pirates of the Caribbean?
I like Pirates of the Caribbean. I think it's cool.
What's your favorite one? What's your favorite one?
The second one, maybe.
You don't even know them? No, I'm just kidding. The second one,
the Black Pearl.
That's the first one. That's the first one.
Oh no, I like the second one, and I like the one with Davy Jones and the Kraken and all that.
The Kraken, okay.
Yeah, that was cool. And we got McFarlane here. We got Shazam, Wonder Woman figure. So they kind of tipped their hat on that one and tell us that Wonder Woman's going to be in the new Shazam movie.
Yeah, and so they superimposed Gal into it. Like they had a stand-in play Wonder Woman next to the Shazam guy, and then they just like put her face on it.
That's bad. But no, this is a cool figure. I definitely like it. It's really hard for me to say that I would get it just because like I'm not into Wonder Woman like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The lasso's kind of whack. I don't know if you can flip through the pictures and see. It looks pretty stupid to me. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely a good figure. It looks cool. She has the original outfit on, so I can see the appeal of why people would want to get it and add it to her collection. I do have a pretty extensive McFarlane collection, but I get the ones I like. I don't just get everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sorry, Gal. But
oh man.
Pass.
Man. All right. Well, we got one more. I see in the chats we got 2074 Comics saying what's up. Oh, what's up, bro?
What's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. Guys, make sure if you're coming in, make sure you like and subscribe too.
Woo, woo, woo.
And then we got last on this list, we got Mezco Rumble Society, Hoodlums, King of the Block.
Whoa, he's spooky. Oh, is there a couple of them?
No, it's just him in like different heads, like they have different heads and different outfits. This is a Mezco figure, so you see the price on that, right? Is $112. It ain't no $30. So as you scroll through and look, I believe towards the end they have like the last picture, and it shows you all the accessories and things that this comes with. I love Mezco. I think Mezco is probably one of the better action figure companies. I wish I had more. There's so many that I want to get, like the pink skulls. Like those are really cool. But if you go to the last page or towards the end, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different heads. You got 2 different pairs of glasses. You got a cool like newsboy hat, and then you got like a bowler hat. You got some knives. You got a can of soup or something, a wrench, a briefcase. It looks like a cricket bat and ball, or a stick ball bat. That's what it is. Stick ball. Yeah, and he comes with a little they call him grubs. So he's like a little tiny version of him, just like in a Mezco roach. Oh, and he also comes with a pigeon. They come with pigeons.
That's funny.
And also has a stand. Mezco is just such a great company, and this Vaporeon is what his name is, Jackie Vaporeon.
Okay.
They have him and other things. So they have him as like a cool like spray painter kid, and his name is Vapor.
Okay.
You know, so they have this guy in a lot of different stuff. He's like, the Rumble Society is kind of like they duplicate different guys, so they give them like different errors, different stuff, and they just look super cool.
Okay. Yeah, this is definitely pretty. I like the pigeon and the suitcase situation.
Yeah. No, it's really cool. Mezco definitely does it right. I'm about to drink it out of here. I got a cup right here.
$112, and you can only get 2 of them.
Yeah, that's right.
You can't get 20.
Dude, they're already sold out.
Already sold out.
That's why it says
wait list. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
they go so fast. Rumble Society, they have that. They have another new one on there. They're doing the Dick Tracy stuff. So they have Prune Face. He's their first one that they made. He looks a little weird. Not something I'll be getting, but if I could get the Vapor guy, I definitely would. So we'll give Mezco thumbs up for sure.
Cool. All right, Mezco. Yeah, and it's definitely a cool figure. It looks like you could do a lot of cool photography with it. Now obviously they got other stuff that they have in there.
Oh yeah.
With other figures and stuff like that. But
yeah, so like they have a thing on there for just their Rumble Society figures. So they have these pink skull guys. They were like a $300 set. Because there's 3 of them in there, and they all have like different uniforms and stuff. And then they have their main guy is Gomez. So they have like a roach, and he basically is like in different costumes. So they have him dressed up like Bruce Lee, then they have him dressed up like 007, and they give him like cool names, and they gave him bad guys to fight and other good guys as well. So
okay.
Like this one right here is called Local 112 Union Gomez that I'm looking at, and it's a roach with like overalls and like a hard hat.
What's the brand?
Mezco. It's called Rumble Society.
Rumble. Oh, okay, Rumble Society. Okay.
Yeah. There's like a little icon on the top right hand side. It's like a mask next to the shopping cart. If you click that, it'll take you to like the Rumble Society type stuff. And so it has the Slugfest Emporium is what this
these
called.
Guys, those are cool. The black skulls.
They're great. The pink ones are even better, bro.
They got pink skulls. $265 for 3 of them.
Yeah, but they got a lot of accessories and stuff with them too. You know, same thing as like the other guy. You know, they got triple the stuff.
I'm in the wrong business. Woo.
Yeah. No, they're definitely cool. Then you got this guy right here, Cousin Eddie. Can you see him? He's next to them.
He's next to who?
He's next to the black skulls.
Oh, yeah.
So Cousin Eddie, the pink skulls look like him, like his face.
Oh, okay.
And the pink skulls, like crew, like they kind of made him look like super punk. Oh, that's so funny. He has like a teddy bear thing. They're crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really love Mezco a lot. I think they're a great company.
This is cool. These are cool. $95 for him, huh? Wow.
Yeah, not too bad, right? I mean.
All right, so what do you get with all these guys? Hold on, let me see. Let me pull this up. Because the other dude, you got a bunch of cool stuff with him.
Yeah, this guy, you get a bunch of stuff too.
Okay, so this is what you get with this guy. You get, okay, so actual clothes, another head, 2 pairs of shoes. You got the dog and a chain. Couple chains for him. Couple knives. Couple hats. Oh, you do get the diamonds and the case.
Yep. The case,
and
the guns, cigarettes, and joints. I don't know, or those are
what
just
are those
joints.
puffy things?
Those are like bullet explosions.
Oh, okay. You get some beers in there. Okay.
Yeah, you got some beers. You got some extra smoke as well for the cigarettes.
Okay, that's cool.
2 different hats.
Oh,
I like that.
A ton of hands.
Yeah.
Just like what holds them up.
Yes, that's just a stand if you want to put them up. Yeah.
Okay.
Mezco is just so cool, man. Look at that dog with the chain and everything. Like that just
it's so dude, the shot with him on the couch was cool. Or him in the chair. With the diamonds.
They're so expressive, bro. And the articulation is ridiculous.
That's the baller one right there. Baller.
Yeah. With the diamonds on the floor. Yeah. That's cool. I like it. Yep. Cousin Eddie. I mean, if you guys want to buy me something, he's on a join wait list again too. So
is he on the wait list?
Yeah, of course.
Man,
it's like day 2. Day 2, they're sold out, bro. Like that's how fast they go.
Woo.
Especially their stuff. Like you can go on here and find Superman and Batman and Harley Quinn and all kinds of stuff, but their Rumble stuff is pretty, sold pretty fast. Like they have ones on here that like light up and stuff, like robots and shit that got like lights on their chest or their eyes or their face or whatever. They just have so many good sculpts, and over the years they definitely outdone themselves for sure. But I would love to get some of these Mezco. So if you're watching this, Mezco, hook a brother up. I'm gonna take pictures.
Oh, there's the pink.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, those are cool. Those are super cool.
Yeah, but they even got the white skull agent. I don't know if you saw that. That's towards the bottom. They got more skull agents. They got the black skull death brigade.
That's cool.
And they got different clothes for them and stuff. All kinds of stuff.
Cool. Yeah, definitely some cool action figures out there. I wish I was a cajillionaire so I could just buy them all.
Yeah. No, I feel you. But that's our podcast for today. Want to thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure you guys like the podcast. That really helps out. Make sure you share it to any of your friends, whatever. If you're not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe so you know when we're going to go on and do stuff. We also play Fortnite sometimes, so who knows?
We got
maybe one of those nights.
5 more subscribers left till we start sending these prizes out. So jump on in there, get on that. Hopefully, hey, next week maybe we can give out some prizes.
That would be awesome. But thanks so much, guys, for joining the cast. We appreciate you.
See you guys next week.
Peace.
Later.